Hey guys, it's me again, and I've sort of tangentially talked about this, sort of, but like, I'm gonna talk about it directly here, and that's identity, and the glasses are coming off for this because, I think it deserved it. Um, And yeah, what can I say about identity? It's something so core, I think, to the human experience. Should it be everything? No, but it is an important part. Like, where you come from, what your culture is, what your ethnicity, your quote unquote race, and stuff like that. Um, and other stuff. I mean, for me, number one, because I passed, like, people just assume, at least here in the United States, I'm just a regular white guy. But like the first thing that I'm identified, obviously, is by my chair. You can't miss it. And I think you guys all know that for the most part, I'm not ashamed of who I am as a disabled man in my chair and stuff like that. Now, I'd be lying if I said there weren't days where I was like, yeah, I wish I weren't like this and stuff like that, and I really get down on myself. But for the most part, like, I am what I am, and people don't like that. Oh well, it's too bad. We're gonna keep fighting for our existence here. We're gonna keep fighting to be considered part of this diverse world and part of the concept of diversity. We're not gonna allow ourselves to become medical objects to be fixed. But at the same time, like, and I know it's cliche, I'm gonna get flack for this, but it remains true. I'm a human being first, guys. And the problem that I see with identity and identity politics is that, and I sort of touched on this in my affirmative action and imposter syndrome video, but like, I don't just want to be a disabled guy, or if I become a writer, I don't just want to be the disabled writer, and I don't just want to be a part of something just because they had to fill some quota of, okay, you need this many disabled people, you need this many black people, this many Hispanics, you know, and I don't want to be seen as just, oh, we can get him 2 for 1 because he's Latino or Hispanic and he's in a wheelchair. That's perfect. Let's go. Right? Like, that to me is the epitome of the sort of liberal and sometimes conservative tokenism of capitalist corporations. And so, I don't know, it's just so hard for me because, again, I don't want to be just those things. I want my work to be taken seriously, and I want this channel to be taken seriously, for example, as a facet of the human experience, principally, not the disabled human experience. Obviously, it's inevitable that I talk about it. That's not what's in question, but I want a lot of this stuff to be relatable to everyone, regardless of ability level, regardless of ethnicity or race and identity and stuff like that. And the writer James Baldwin, and I'm not saying this because I think I in any way approach the writing of James Baldwin, I don't. James Baldwin is magnificent, but I do like a quote that he had, that he said he moved to France from the United States. Um Obviously the treatment that he received, the unfair treatment as a black man, as a gay black man in the United States was part of it, but he also said that he knew that in the United States, if he had stayed, he would um be considered a black writer, and he said he didn't want to be just a black writer. He wanted to be a writer. He wanted to speak to the human experience. And yes, like I keep repeating, that does intersect with however many identities someone has, but there is also sort of a higher way in which we all connect to each other as human beings. And for people to just focus on that, I don't know, in itself, ironically, is sometimes dehumanizing. And so I've always felt that way about myself and who I am and what I am. And yeah, I feel like, again, this is one of those areas where, like, what you hear in the media and online is either, okay, we're gonna go full into the identity thing, and on the other side, it's gonna be like, no, it's not applicable at all, you're dumb, you're not an egalitarian or whatever. And I just wanted to try to bring some nuance from it, from a position that doesn't get talked about a lot, which is disability. Um, Thank you very much, guys.